record, tonight's consent agenda omits RCAD's HOT reports from the City Council agenda that should have been included. The heritage programs and Christmas in the District reports. These reports were submitted on time to the City Secretary January 14th as defined in RCAD's agreement with the city. When I submitted Heritage Programs Report January 14th by email, the City Secretary sent me an email stating one of the new requirements discussed in our City HOT orientation was that all quarterly reports must be submitted electronically as one complete document or hand-delivered in person. I replied, I will put these files into one file and forward. No deadline or indication the report was rejected was communicated by the City Secretary. If this was a requirement discussed in the June 26th HOT orientation, it was not an included requirement in the City of Rockport Hotel Occupancy Tax Recipient Orientation Documentation, the City of Rockport Hotel Occupancy Tax Grant Policy, nor in the City HOT agreement RCAD signed October 1st. Specific granular details are included below in this letter that I do not have allowed time to address, including the submission of one electronic file for heritage programs and Christmas in the District in time prior to the City Council agenda posting deadline. Also noted are inconsistencies in what the City HOT agreement funding states and the actual practices that have occurred. The goal is to ensure an accurate account of RCAD's required HOT report submissions and ultimately the best practices overall for HOT communication and administration, respectively. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Day. Next item on the agenda is a proclamation that was prepared for us by the Chamber of Commerce. As we all know, our country's about to be 250 years old, and some of the rest of us feel that way sometimes, especially with the weather being as cold as it has been. But this is a joint proclamation that was issued by the town of Fulton, the county, and the City of Rockport regarding the Semiquincentennial. I don't know who makes those words up. That, I think it means in English 250-year birthday. Whereas July 4th, 1776, the Continental Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence, establishing the United States of America as a sovereign nation founded upon the ideals of liberty, freedom, self-governance, excuse me. And whereas the year 2026 marks the 250th anniversary of that historic event, a milestone nationally recognized as a semiquincentennial. And whereas communities across the United States will commemorate this anniversary through educational programs, patriotic observances, historical acknowledgments, and ceremonial activities honoring the legacy of the American people. And whereas the state of Texas, through its Texas America 250 initiation, joins with the National America 250 Commission to promote statewide participation in this historic anniversary. And whereas Aransas County, the City of Rockport, the town of Fulton, and surrounding areas collectively embraced this moment as an opportunity to reflect upon our coastal heritage, celebrate our citizens, recognize the resilience and patriotism that have shaped our communities. And whereas throughout the year 2026, residents, civic organizations, local businesses, schools, visitors shall be encouraged to participate in commemorative programs, festivals, historical recognitions, and community-wide celebrations inspired by the America 250 and Texas America 250 initiatives. And whereas this joint semiquincentennial observance will strengthen community pride, enhance cultural awareness, support tourism, and inspire future generations to appreciate the sacrifices and achievements that define the American story. Now therefore be it proclaimed that Aransas County, the City of Rockport, the town of Fulton hereby formally recognize this year 2026 as Year of Semiquincentennial celebration and encourage all citizens and community partners to take part in this patriotic spirit of this historic anniversary. Be it further proclaimed that this joint proclamation shall be recorded and placed into official records of each governing body, and that appropriate ceremonies and activities to be coordinated in unity with America 250 and Texas America 250 efforts, organized in partnership, with the Rockport Fulton Chamber of Commerce. Proclaimed and adopted this 12th day of January 2026, and then signed off on the 26th by myself, and on the 21st by Mayor Cole, the 12th by Judge Garza. I'll give this to the city secretary. She'll have it. Shelley, thank you very much. Next item on the agenda is consent agenda. The following items will be acted upon in a single motion. No separate discussion or action on any of these items will be held unless pulled at the request of a member of the council. Anyone wish to pull any of these? If not, do I have a motion?
I move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. If there's no other discussion, we'll call for a vote. Ward 2?
Aye.
Ward 3?
Aye.
Mayor, aye. It is unanimous. Next item on the agenda, ordinances and resolutions, public hearings. Consider approval on the second and final reading of ordinance 2004, amending the official zoning map as stipulated under Article 4.1, the City of Rockport zoning ordinance number 1027, by changing the zoning of land from R1, First Single Family Dwelling District, for property located at 1842 FM 2165, also known as S1523, Denham's Properties, Block 1, Lot 1, 0.5 acres, to B1 General Business District, repealing all ordinances in conflict therewith, providing severability, and providing an effective date.
Good
Robert?
evening, Council, Mayor. There have been no changes between the first and second read.
Okay. Any questions, council?
Mayor, just to confirm, Robert, this is just a guy, he's got a metal building on there and gonna go back and replace that metal building with the
Yes, sir.
same use, same everything.
Yes, sir.
Just
He's gonna
try to conform.
use it, but it's a R1, I believe right now. He wants to make it B1 because it's existing non-conforming.
Yes, sir. So you're just trying to come up
Yeah.
to.
Come up to code.
Come up to code.
Yes, sir.
Mayor, I move to approve item 6 as presented.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. If there's no other question or debate, we'll call for a vote. Ward 2?
Aye.
Ward 3?
Aye.
Mayor, aye. It is unanimous. Item number 7, consider approval of second and final reading of ordinance 2005, amending the official zoning map as stipulated under Article 4.1, City of Rockport zoning ordinance number 1027, by changing the zoning of land from R1 First Single Family Dwelling District for property located at 2011 Myrtle, also known as S2149 Fulton Outlots, Lot 88-C, 2.0669 acres, to R2M Manufactured Housing District, repealing all ordinances in conflict therewith, providing for severability, and providing for an effective date. Yes,
Good
sir.
evening again. Again, there's no changes between the first and second read.
Questions, council?
I have a question. I want to make sure this is the one we talked about the other night. I think I was the one vote against this particular zoning change. My question is not so much with the zoning change, it's the amount of folks we got here tonight to vote. If I vote like I did the other night against this, and I've had discussions with Carrie's office and all about this since then, with the amount of folks here, if I vote the same way, will that prevent these folks from moving ahead tonight with the count that we have up here?
Is it a supermajority?
It's not a supermajority.
Okay. I just felt, and just briefly, so the folks understand, I agree with these folks, and welcome to town again. I just felt that
Art, can you hear us?
that's okay. I'm going to finish my comment. My vote against this particular zoning change the other night, just for the record, I felt that it was, in my opinion anyway, was a little bit better to move with a conditional use permit rather than a zoning change. But again, I'm not going to throw a monkey wrench into these people's retirement and what have you. So that was my only question, and I understand where we are. And I got all my questions answered since the other meeting. Made me a little bit more enlightened and what have you on this. So thank you to your office for doing so. That's all.
Any other question?
No.
If not, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept item 7 as written.
I have a motion to have a second.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. There being no further debate or question, call for a vote. Ward 2,
Aye.
Ward 3.
Aye.
Mayor, aye. It is unanimous. Item number 8, consider approval on the second final reading of ordinance 2008 annexing the hereinafter-described territory to the City of Rockport, Aransas County, Texas, and extending the boundary limits of said city to include said inhabitants of said property, all the rights and privileges of other citizens, binding said inhabitants by all acts, ordinances, resolutions, and regulations of said city, and adopting service plan or agreement. Robert?
So, once again, no changes between first and second read.
Okay. Questions, council?
Carrie, you don't want to do this one as your last hurrah in annexation?
Sure.
We don't get to do these often.
I'm sorry?
So we don't get to do these often.
I know. This is my first one, and apparently my last. Yes, this is the final reading, and they're ready to move forward. We will be bringing back to you a utility services agreement on because they've got to upsize the lift station and add quite a bit of infrastructure.
All right. Any other question?
Thank you.
Mayor, I move to approve item 8 as presented.
I have a motion to have a second.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. There being no further question or debate, we'll call for a vote. Ward 2,
Aye.
Ward 3.
Aye.
Mayor, aye. It is unanimous. Other action items and updates. Consideration and possible approval of an extension of LUE reservations for Rockport Landing. Ms. Schroeder?
The item and push it to the first one in February.
Okay.
Put some tweaks today. We'll get it on there next time.
Okay, we will postpone this to the first meeting in February. City manager update.
Very few things. The courthouse has their grand opening tomorrow, afternoon at 3, I think. So, you guys wanna go and attend that. And then we have the Economic Development Summit on Thursday, starting at 8 a.m. So we'll see y'all there. Other than that, we are business as usual right now and gearing up for budget season. So we'll see y'all for that. I know you can't wait.
All right, thank you. Reports from council.
I'll echo somebody's comments a few minutes ago. I don't have anything else out of Ward 2 other than personally for me, I'm still the newest person on council up here. And I'd like to personally thank Carrie and her office over the last year and a half. I also attend the planning and zoning meetings as a representative from city council, and she and her office have done a tremendous job getting me up to speed to help me understand what's going on in her office and how to try to make the best decisions for the city of Rockport. She's retiring this week, and just want to say thank you very much for putting up with all of my questions the last year and a half, and just want to say thank you.
We like it when you come ask questions.
Ward 3.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a couple things, tag on to what, city manager said, the courthouse celebration tomorrow at 3 to 5, ribbon cutting for the beautiful building across the pond there. And, it's gonna be well attended. I believe the governor's supposed to be here for that, so should be some dignitaries there. Ryan, we have some public meetings come up for the county stormwater master plan. Do you?
February 3rd and 4th.
February 3rd and 4th, and those are gonna be, one's gonna be at the service center.
We have 2 at the service center on the 4th, 10 to 12, I believe, and then 6 to 8 p.m.
I know it's on the county's website, and I was gonna see if we get it put on, shared on ours, or have we already done that?
I think we have, Shelley did it last week.
Okay. If you
We
care to
will be
attend,
sharing it.
to the public, if you care to attend one of the information sessions for the Aransas County Stormwater Master Drainage Plan,
Correct.
to give some input to that. Those meetings are public and we're seeking input for those. It is on social media as well?
We will
Oh,
get it
okay.
on social media.
Awesome, thank you. And then, finally, I would also like to wish, Ms. Dietrich a happy retirement. We're gonna miss you. I think we're still gonna drag you back in a few times, but,
I'm around.
you will be missed as you were missed in the other cities you worked with and in. And, we're losing a very valuable asset, but, I hope you enjoy your time away from here as well.
Go on.
There's nothing wrong with that. Thank you for your service and time to Rockport.
I want to join with them. It's been enjoyable working with you, Carrie. We appreciate you very much, and we'll miss your smiling face, but you can walk back in anytime. Just make yourself right at home. So thank you so much for all your years of work. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry, there is a going away party for her on Friday at 3 o'clock at the service center. So, I'm sure there's a lot of people that would want to wish her well,
No margaritas.
but cake.
All right. We have one possible item on the possible for an executive session to discuss performance evaluations. We've got two members that are not here, and I'm not going to do that tonight. I'll wait till we get at least one or both of them back before we discuss performance evaluations from those. There being nothing else, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
I have a motion, have a second. We're adjourned.